I don't know anything about the meme coin thing. I don't know. I can just tell you that, I mean, President Trump has had nothing to hide.
As a co-equal branch of government, Congress holds a very powerful role in our lives. The power to destroy, the power to benefit. And the Republican Congress has chosen the power to destroy. They've chosen the power to abdicate their role as a co-equal branch and to defend Donald Trump, to stand in the gap against any investigations, against any criticisms that might be leveled against Donald Trump and his open, wanton corruption, his naked abuses of power, violating the Constitution. To call it violating ethical norms just doesn't even do it right. He's accepting $400 million jets from Qatar. He's in a crypto scam, inviting impropriety and influence on the presidency for hundreds of millions of dollars from foreign actors, violating the emoluments clause, but also just a gross abuse, illegal, corrupt, bribery. It's off the charts. And rather than do what they did for Joe Biden, which was investigate, uncovering nothing, those investigations went nowhere, calling him the Biden crime family while having Donald Trump be their leader. It's just beyond parody. It's disgusting. And even Republicans know. I got a clip here of Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, who's asked a question about all of this self-dealing, all of this corruption, all of this illegality, all of this violation of the Constitution, to which they all swore oaths. And I can tell you that even Republicans know, because look behind him. As he's answering these questions from this journalist, pay a little bit of attention to the people who surround him. They're uncomfortable with all of this. They will say the same things as Mike Johnson. They will defend to their deaths Donald Trump. They will prostrate themselves before the dear leader. They will worship at the throne of their demigod, because they're in a cult. They will. But they know that they're being viewed and judged harshly by not just the world, but the American people, most importantly. And it's not going well for them. As Mike Johnson here says, that's not my lane, that's not my job, I don't know what's going on, even though he has oversight over the executive branch as Speaker of the House of Representatives, 1/3 of our co-equal branches of government. Watch this embarrassing display from weak cult member Mike Johnson.
Speaker, you were very critical of President Biden and his family's foreign business dealings. You supported an impeachment inquiry as a result of it. Are you equally concerned about President Trump's family's business dealings, especially given the fact that he is in a region now where his family has billions of dollars of investments in Doha and Saudi Arabia, and the fact that he has a crypto business now where he's auctioned off access to the White House for the highest bidder in his meme?
Look, there are authorities that police executive branch ethics rules. I'm not an expert in that. My expertise is here in the House, okay? I'll say that the reason many people refer to the Bidens as the Biden crime family is because they were doing all this stuff behind curtains, but in the back rooms. They were trying to conceal it, and they repeatedly lied about it, and they set up shell companies, and the family was all engaged in getting all on the dole. Whatever the President Trump is doing is out in the open. They're not trying to conceal anything.
Mr. Speaker, the investment in the meme coin, those folks are not transparent. We do not know who those people are.
I don't know anything about the meme coin thing. I don't know. I can just tell you that, I mean, President Trump has had nothing to hide. He's very upfront about it, and there are people who watch all the ethics of that. But I mean, I've got to be concerned with running the House of Representatives, and that's what I do.
Oversight, though, that's the congressional responsibility, isn't it?
Congress has oversight responsibility, but I think, so far as I know, the ethics are all being followed. So, yes, sir.
So far as I know, all the ethics are being followed. It's a good time. I'm the Speaker of the House of Representatives. I'm second in line in succession to take the White House if J.D. Vance and Donald Trump were God forbid, lost their lives in some way. This is embarrassing. You have a job. You're a powerful man, Mike Johnson. And to assert that, look, I'm too busy doing my job to do my job is ultimately what you're saying. That it's not corruption because it's in public. it was the Biden crime family because they did all of these things, none of which were proven. No evidence of anything was brought. And it was month and month and month and month and month after month of investigations from James Comer and the jabbering Jim Jordan. Nothing came of that. I predicted right when those hearings started months ago, over a year ago now, that this isn't going to go anywhere. All of this is to distract. All of this is to have something other than the truth to talk about, another narrative. Because even Republicans, even my trolls who watch this, what happened with that investigation? There were crimes that were uncovered, right? You never forwarded any criminal complaint to the DOJ. Nothing came of that. There are authorities that police executive ethics matters. You're the authority, Mike Johnson. The House of Representatives, as a co-equal branch of government, is an authority to police executive ethics matters. It's you. You're the guy. Yet you're letting the dear leader get away with it because, it's in public. Apparently, Mike Johnson believes that if you walk into a bank with no mask and a gun just in the air, and you don't write a note in secret, if you just tell the bank teller, hey, this is a stick-up, I'm robbing you, if you do it in public, it's not illegal. It's not corrupt. It's not criminal because it was public. That's exactly what we're witnessing with Donald Trump right now. It is public corruption. It is ethics violations and bribery in broad daylight. And apparently, he's A-okay with it because of that. Because Donald Trump is so bold, so brazen, because he's been given immunity for corruption, immunity for crimes by the Supreme Court, it's not corrupt. This is the narrative that Republicans want you to believe, that it's not corrupt because the president did it. It's not illegal because the president did it. Bribery is not bribery because it's the president. It should be more of a crime. It should be more serious when the president does it because it impacts all of us. It's not the owner of some local company who is embezzling money from his company or another company. This is infecting all of us. We have all a stake in this. We have all interest in this because we are citizens of this country and he represents all of us. But not if you're a Republican. Not if you're a Republican, because what did he say? My understanding, it's not a personal gift to the president, it's a gift to the United States. The $400 million plane that's going to cost $750 million on top of that money that it would cost to retrofit it, to ensure that there's an electromagnetic shield for EMP bursts, to ensure that the surveillance and the countermeasures, if attacked, to make sure that it can refuel in flight, to ensure continuity of government if indeed the president has to be in the air for a long time. It's not just how fancy the plane is, Mike. And it's not a gift to the United States when ultimately Donald Trump is going to take possession of it. It is a gift to Donald Trump. Open, naked, public corruption. You Speaker of the House. Anyway, what do you think? I really want to have a conversation about this. We can do it in the comments. You can also call my voicemail line. Leave me a fewer than 3-minute voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me, the old-fashioned email, daily@dollemore.com. Please help me grow this channel, support this work in independent media for $2 a month. If you appreciate the energy I bring, you can click the join button below, become a channel member for just that, $2. Or you can go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.
If you or someone you love is on Medicare, listen up because this is important. Did you know that the Department of Justice just recently filed a massive fraud complaint against 3 of the largest Medicare brokers in the United States? The DOJ asserts these brokers misled seniors by claiming to offer unbiased assistance when instead they actually steered people to insurance plans that paid the brokers the highest kickbacks. Shameless profiteering masked as benevolence. Unforgivable, yet also unsurprising. If you are looking for Medicare answers, Chapter is a company worth looking to. After their own families were scammed by brokers, Chapter was founded to fix this broken system. Chapter is fully independent. They are the only national advisors that search every Medicare plan available to find the one that actually fits your needs. Chapter advocates for you, not for the insurance company. No steering, no pressure, just ethical, honest help at no cost to you. Chapter has saved the average senior over $1,000 a year, and they are a free resource for you. If you have questions, give Chapter a call now at the number on the screen. You'll talk to a real person who will help you figure out exactly which plan fits best for you. For honest answers on Medicare, call Chapter today or go to askchapter.org/Dollemore.